Tilly and the Clocktower Cat. In a bustling city. Tilly was a clever, curious girl who lived in a small apartment beneath the towering city clock tower. Every day, the clock chimed so loudly that it shook the windows. Tilly didn't mind, she loved hearing its steady rhythm. But one day, the clock stopped. The whole city grew restless without its familiar chimes. "That clock hasn't stopped in 100 years, said Tilly's grandmother. "Something must be wrong." That evening, as Tilly sat on her balcony, she heard a faint meow. Looking up, she spotted a small cat sitting high on the clock tower ledge. The cat was silvery gray, with bright green eyes that glowed in the moonlight. "I have to help it," Tilly decided. Tilly grabbed her flashlight and began the long climb up the winding staircase of the clock tower. It was dark and dusty, and cobwebs hung like curtains. Halfway up, she found gears that were jammed with old leaves and sticks. "No wonder the clock stopped," she exclaimed. The meow echoed again, louder this time, urging her onward. She climbed higher until she reached the giant clock face. There, curled up on one of the clock hands, was the silvery cat. Finally. "Someone to help," said the cat, startling Tilly. "You can talk?" she gasped. "Of course, I can. My name is Nimbus," the cat said proudly. "I've been guarding this clock tower for years. But some mischievous birds built a nest in the gears, and I got stuck trying to chase them away." Tilly worked with Nimbus to clear out the mess in the gears. Using her flashlight, she scared off the birds, while Nimbus leaped gracefully to pluck twigs from the machinery. Together, they cleaned and oiled the clock until its gears began to turn again. "Now for the final touch," Nimbus said, jumping onto a lever. With a loud clang, the clock's bells chimed, echoing through the city. When Tilly climbed down, the whole city cheered. But Nimbus was nowhere to be seen. Later that night, back in her apartment, Tilly